It'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Donovan Mitchell.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Washington out there with Booker, and it's Durant, and there's Miles Turner, and it's Beal in its small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley is out there with Hunter. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the 5. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school, should be a physical contest.
Inside, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
When you're looking at top pick-and-roll partners, Mobley is squarely in that discussion.
You say boo, nigga?
Pass to Booker.
You said what?
Turner with a screen on Mitchell.
Yeah, that bitch worked first try. Fuck you come out. First pull. Fuck you that. Yeah, the first time, not the second time. Fuck you come out.
And these guys are winning games by at least 11 points per
Yeah,
game.
boo that. Ah!
Beating up on teams in historic fashion.
And these guys are bringing back memories of that monumental season.
I don't know how this nigga Venom keeps falling down on my desk, bro.
12 points. These guys are
Like, this nigga Jeff Hardy don't ever fall, but you always like falling out. That shit crazy
The
as fuck.
Cavaliers pick up 3. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy.
Thank you, David.
This is a My League game, but I'm making it like a MyCareer game.
Floats one up. Hunter with some
Beam.
nice defense.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim. Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out the field.
And Mike Budenholzer is calling a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Let's hear it for all the dancers. And here are the Suns now. It's a 10-point game. Katie against Mobley. Pass to Turner. Shot to stop the run.
A block.
Piece of it.
Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Yeah, look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Phoenix, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket, I guess.
Oh, saw that coming.
Pass to Ware. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the strike. In this game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Richard, what's an element of the Cleveland Cavaliers team that you really appreciate?
How about their defensive efforts, Kevin? That's what impresses me the most. This squad does a good job of putting pressure on shooters and scraping that glass after a contest.
And he's good on the second. Suns have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Booker outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The 19-footer is on the money. Booker's got it back down to single digits for the Suns.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and rolls.
Has to wear a 3-ball.
Boom.
The trifecta.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Beal, the pass to Turner. Puts the move on. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Ware's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Durant with the steal. Suns trail by 12. For 3, Booker. Mobley with the rebound. Mitchell against KD. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. To the middle. Washington, that's good. Washington's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Some big news coming in from around the NBA. We welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's on the phone with the latest story. Shams?
Hey, Kevin. Even though it's still early in the season, the Miami Heat front office is getting things done. They made a deal for Tyler Hero, a guy who plays with absolutely no fear. He's ultra confident, but he almost always backs it up. And from everything I hear, he's a fiery competitor who brings a lot to the table for this team.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Donnie's checked in for the Suns. Grayson Allen comes in for Washington. KD dishes to Dunn. Allen surveying the D. Booker with no one around. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Booker's got 5.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Allen a screen on Booker.
Combination.
Allen loses his. Gripping clanks the alley-oop jam. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 9 points. They come into this one following the loss to
That's
the
their
Grizzlies.
ball, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Such a wide open look.
Yeah, right.
Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And he lobs it toward the rim and slam dunk by Allen.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Suns trail by 9. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D, thank you.
God.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Back to Booker. Up and in on the layup. And now that's 11 points for Devin Booker.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
On the wing, Mitchell. Drills it from outside.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Booker. 20 points for him last game against Memphis. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Booker's got 13.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
The Defended by Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ware. Three-pointer. The rebound by Turner. Suns trail by 8. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Now the Cavaliers with it. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Suns trail by 8. So for the Suns, Kevin Durant's checked in for Bull. Booker comes in for Dunn. And Washington subbed in for Allen. Setting the floor for the Suns. Nick Richards out there with Durant. Then there's Washington. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Booker in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Durant. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Memphis. From about 19 feet. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And it's sent back by KD.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
He's covered by Washington. Screen by Allen. Wound up there for Allen. And he makes that one. He's got 12.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Durant with it. Still scoreless. Lets it go with a 3. Allen with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
A three-pointer, no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Cleveland leading by 10. Mobley, a screen on Washington. Right to the hoop.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
That one falls.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Mobley, a screen on Washington. Pass to Hunter. Now Mitchell. Defended by Booker. Cleveland moving the ball around. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Durant. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Releases. And it falls over the rim and in. Booker's got 15 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The cannon.
He's covered by Washington. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mobley outside. And that one Clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
For Cleveland, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And Cleveland making a change here. Ware's checked in, and the Suns making a change here as well. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Good on both. 41 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Washington. And he converts the layup. He's got 10.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
No good with the triple. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
Top of the key. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Booker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. Mitchell outside. Drills the elbow jumper. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I'ma smash on your ass like I'm Monique.
Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Herschel Walker. Bojack.
Going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
Everything black on black. Money don't make no money if I ever go broke. I'ma take your money if I ever go down.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
What they talking about, just as much
as the games do.
And I find that offensive, Ernie. People need to appreciate.
And moving on now to that first half. Tough sledding so far for the Suns.
I think Tanner probably be taking shits in the shower.
It starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shots. Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue. Man, that was 1987 all over again.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us. And we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation.
Put your homie in the ICU. He needed stitches.
We've got DeAndre Hunter. He's out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Mobley outside. He's covered by Washington. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 20 points for him.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Has to wear. Cleveland moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by the Suns.
To do that.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's the break. And he dumps it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid.
Bear back.
To show it either. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 9-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Good eyes, Bradley Beal. That's a nice setup there.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Mobley is screened. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Fourth, the Suns.
It's been a great run for them, kind of shooting the basketball. You love when multiple guys get into a groove at the same time.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. No good from Booker.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And Mobley throws it down.
And it's not just all of his physical ability, it's his hands. He has amazing hands. Catches everything, never a wasted motion.
Suns trail by 10. Turner with the screen for Beal. Here he goes. Pass to Turner. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
To the paint, Turner with the steal. They're running. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they continue to control the glass.
Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 25.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Back to Beal. Booker left side. Over Mitchell. Counting. And the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Booker.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
What up, gang?
That's good, bro.
Mobley is screen. Loads it up there for Mobley. That one doesn't go.
Mobley?
Nice D from Durant.
Everybody going right?
Rose still here, but he ain't said nothing. So yeah.
Ware's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Basically, I guess Johnson's mad because he feels like when we playing pro-am, I'm the only one that looks for him.
Tipped away. Durant with the steal.
Why do you feel like that?
Here's Washington. Not a lot of room.
Because when Stroh grabbed the rebound, half Stroh don't be throwing that bitch down the court. He's so worried about a turnover.
Rebound, Donovan Mitchell.
That shit don't worry me. I don't care about a turnover.
Right.
Down low. Stolen by
Astro passed him the ball more than he passed me the ball. I'll just be shooting that hole.
It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Ware's got 7
So what, he
rebounds
tripping
in the
now?
game.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way.
Yeah, basically because Johnson said,
It's rebounded by Durant.
I'm going to read everything this nigga said. Johnson was like, I had texted him because he just left the party. I said, you off?
2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go.
He said, getting frustrated, bro. I really don't get the ball unless you look for me.
He scores well and assists others.
He said, no breaks are being thrown with laughing emojis. Then I was like, yeah, I know. I just stopped expecting that shit at this point. He was like, feel like dudes be jealous, man. I'm tired of it. He was like, call for a reset and never get it back. Just troll at that point. And I don't blame him because Astro don't understand when they have these updates and shit in these games, bro, and you the big man. Why are you taking 4 or 5 dribbles down the court trying to dribble the ball up the court?
Amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic
Like, bro, you hell no.
Nick Richards. He's checked in for Phoenix. Dunn comes in for Washington. Both free throws.
Like, would you want to see a center dribbling the ball up the court? Let's be real. Would you want to see Jared Allen dribble the ball up the court?
in the second.
Barry?
By Booker to the middle. Here's Allen. And
I said, hell no, I'm calling for that.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass.
That's what I'm saying, though, bro. That shit happens a lot.
Beal against Porter. Here's Booker. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 5.
What you playing?
Happens a lot, bro. Oh, I ain't playing nothing, bro. Probably about to see what cars they got out. What?
Hello. What's good?
Assists in the game.
Whether it's off the dribble or on the catch, it don't matter. Booker is one of the most proficient mid-range shooters.
Inside, Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
And although an undersized center, more
Season level 2. Shark bait. Doo.
Booker outside. And it's Tyson with the rebound.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Allen, a screen on Beal. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Proving to be a handful, Allen really makes the interior defenders work.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
And he makes the first.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low.
Washington passes to Durant. Back to Washington. Lays it up off the glass. Now that's 17 points for Ty Washington.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
On the court for the Suns, Dunn is out there with Durant. Then it's Turner. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Washington in at the point.
Not a long way out from Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Right side Turner. Pass to KD. To shoot. From 11 feet away. Outside for Beal. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Total trust in his mechanics. Beal instantly takes the shot.
He's covered by Washington. Inside. Here's Ware. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Washington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Beal the pass to KD. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Cavaliers leading by 10. He's covered by Washington. Pass to Ware. Hunter with it.
That's some shit, talk. Yeah, go.
Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Tanner, we were on Warzone if you want.
Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, we can after this game.
Hard to watch because this should be a tough shot, but Durant makes the game look so smooth.
He's covered by Washington. To the middle, here's Ware, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ware's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a change for the Suns. Booker's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge.
I just took the ball.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thanks, David. And the bank shot is good. Booker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him
Damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I just bought that shit.
He's still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. He's covered by Washington. Kevin Durant with the rebound. And KD's got the ball here for the Suns. They trail by 7. Washington finds Turner. It's Beal on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Mobley is screened. Pass to Mitchell. Defended by Durant. Mitchell outside. He lobs it up.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Suns trail by 9. And here is Washington. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Pass to Hunter. He's covered by Washington. And they go to the intentional foul. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count that one for Mobley. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And all of a sudden, that three puts
That's ridiculous. I didn't catch the damn interception.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
I just chucked the fucking DB. I just shot him with the 7.
Here's Booker. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And here are the Suns now. Fires from way outside. They get the rebound. There's Beal with the 3. Pass to Washington. Turner, the bounce pass. KD, that's for 2. Off on that one. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight.
Your player of the game, Fiery Arakambi. Man, this nigga can ball. Nigga, look at him dunk on your chest. And wow. 6'7".